This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity. Today's question comes from Charlie in Georgia. I'm about to start interviewing financial advisors. I'm trying to find someone that is not starting a career, but is my age or older. Is it wrong to ask them their net worth? They will know what mine is. Basically, I don't want a broke person managing my money. That's interesting. I don't know that I've heard that one before. Asking your financial advisor what their net worth is. And clearly he's an older individual. We don't know how old. It's all relative. But he wants to work with someone who's kind of in the same life stage, I guess, as him versus a young buck who's just getting started.
Well, I don't know what my SmartVestor Pro's net worth is.
I've never asked, and I've never been curious, to be honest.
It's not a bad question. It's a little awkward. I'm trying to think.
I guess I don't correlate their knowledge base with their income necessarily, which, correlates with their net worth.
I do to a degree.
It'd be nice to work with someone who has, if they got $10 million, I want to know, hey, what are you doing? There's a piece of that that's attractive.
Yeah, but, if they've been doing it 20 years and they don't have any wealth, then no, I would think that I would correlate that lack of results with their lack of knowledge.
Because that means they're making money mistakes. They're staying in debt for a long period of time.
They're not doing the stuff we're talking about.
They're not investing.
Because if you do the stuff we talk about for 20 years, you're going to have some net worth. Hello, like probably $1 million or more in most every case. So, but I also don't want them to be a player. I don't want them to be a speculator, a high roller, right? And the last thing that comes out of this, Charlie, is you made one mistake in this. I don't want a broke person managing my money. They're not going to be managing your money. You are. They're going to be doing what you tell them to do. So your job is to get someone with the heart of a teacher. They teach you what to do, and you approve the moves. So they're not managing anything without your input. So you're the one making the decisions. That you should never let someone manage your money blindly. And so the only thing they're going to be putting money in is things you've approved of, agreed to, and they don't make moves without your approval, period. Don't ever be in a situation otherwise. So in that sense, but if I changed your last sentence to, I don't want someone advising me on managing money well when they don't. That's a fair statement. I mean, our joke has always been, my finance professor is the one that taught me to borrow money, and he was broke. What's wrong with that? It's like a shop teacher with missing fingers, right? And so that's what Charlie's pointing to here. I like your question, Charlie. I like the crux of it. I would want to ensure somehow that they were practicing steady, proven, time-honored investing principles in their own lives. I've just got the assurance that my guy is doing that without knowing his net worth. So I don't know how you would get that other than a net worth. Maybe just a discussion to say, okay, I'm concerned that you're actually personally living the stuff that you and I are talking about. Are you? Tell me that you are, and tell me how I know that. And maybe they offer their net worth at that point. But it feels awkward, and I don't want to say inappropriate, but from a manners standpoint, it feels inappropriate.
Yeah,
but it's not a wrong question. So I don't know what to tell you. I've never had this. I have never asked. I can tell you that. But I have assurance that they're doing the things that they're telling me to do. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a financial coach, the client doesn't, you ask the client, hey, what's your income? But the client doesn't ask you, well, what's your income? That's a weird situation versus their money values. That's something that we can talk about. What are your values around debt? Are you debt-free? Versus specific numbers that may not be as relevant.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a little bit like your doctor being 400 pounds.
100%.
I mean, it's like, kind of an issue here.
And smoking.
Yeah, it's smoking 400 pounds. That's it, yeah. It's something to think about, All right, it's a fair thing.
Thanks for listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. Need help with your investments? Connect with a SmartVestor Pro at RamseySolutions.com/invest or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.